4 juicy Raising Cane's chicken fingers, Texas toast, fries, coleslaw, and the secret cane sauce that makes the perfect box combo. One love, ready to go.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Surgeons keep our hearts beating. They do the amazing, help save lives, and so can you. Your CSL plasma donation can help create 24 critical life-saving medicines that can give Grandpa the chance for his heart to swell when he meets his new grandson, or give a bride the chance for her heart to skip a beat on her wedding day. Every plasma donation helps more than you know. Do the amazing. Help save lives. Donate today at your local CSL Plasma Center and be rewarded for your generosity.
Fucking hell, Pugs. You recording, mate? Good on you, mate. Good on you, mate. Hey, what were you going to say there?
Saying I'll fire off the...
Oh, yeah, go on.
Fan of the Hauraki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jace, Mike and Keezy on their Instagram and TikTok at Hauraki Big Show. Or tune into them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Good on you, mate.
Good on you, mate.
Didn't go to the gym again today, so that's going well.
I didn't go to the gym either today.
Yeah.
Did yoga today, though.
Did you?
Yeah. Seriously, man. Fuck, it hurts.
Does it?
Yeah.
You're probably doing it wrong.
No, I think I'm doing it right, but I think because I'm in my early 40s now.
Yeah.
So it's not. I'm not the spry, fit beast I was, and I've always been inflexible.
Yeah,
And,
true.
you
Because
know-
all your joints are fused together, aren't they?
They have, yeah.
Yeah.
pretty much. And I don't ever stretch, and I.
When
and
you
like
walk, you actually look like you're a member of the Gestapo.
Yeah.
You know, with a goose step.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That's how inflexible I am, and
Old
so it's been-
Holocaust Hoyt, they call you.
Yeah, and the reality is too that I carry around I'm so tense all the time.
Yeah, I
That I
know.
carry anxiety that my body's always tense, and so do stretches
You're wound
that
up
relax.
like a spring, ain't you?
Yeah, like a tightly sprung spring, and when I do the old stretches, fuck, it hurts.
Yeah, right. Easy does it, I reckon.
And like we're talking beginner stuff here too, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
just make this easier for you.
Touch your toes.
Like this.
Fucking dreaming.
What she says is.
That's what she says.
This is she'll say, this is how you normally do it.
Who says that?
My person who's teaching me yoga.
Who?
The person teaching me yoga.
Where do you go?
To a person that teaches
Oh,
yoga.
do you go to
Yeah.
a studio?
Yeah.
Is it a whole class or is it one-on-one?
One-on-one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
on you, man.
And she'll say, this is how you usually do it, but for you,
Yeah.
we'll adapt it, and because
it's sort of like the equivalent of a woman's push-up, except it's a man's yoga because it goes both ways.
Yes.
Women are normally a lot more flexible.
Well,
So when you talk about women's press-ups, you're not bagging women because there is an equal thing that happens with men where they're completely inflexible,
yes,
whereas women are all bendy and shit. You know that?
Yeah.
Now, can you talk me through, because we haven't spoken about this, what led you down this path?
Just general well-being.
Yeah.
Because I'm back at the gym again as well.
Yeah.
Because I was tired of kind of feeling like shit.
Yeah,
And it's good for the brain.
it is.
And But also, I really struggling with my smoking and stuff.
Right.
So
ya?
if I'm sitting around, it's about being occupied sometimes.
Right.
And just
yeah.
going and doing something constructive
Yeah.
as opposed to just sitting there thinking about how much I'd love to have a durry and smashing 5 coffees.
It's no good, is it? That's really
No.
unleashed the beast, that
Yeah.
trip down to Christchurch, hasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. How you going? Have you bought a pack?
No.
Well done.
Yeah,
Well
no,
done.
I haven't bought a pack.
I've actually still got all of the cigarettes that I took to Christchurch.
Oh, yeah, I wondered about that.
all of
Whether
them.
you chucked
they're
them.
They're just sitting in my sitting at home in my drawer or something.
Yes.
Haven't touched them,
Speaking of
which is amazing. But the main reason I haven't smoked them is because they fucking reek.
Yeah.
And
Well,
the missus
speaking
will be
of
happy.
reeking, that thing you gave me yesterday for my sleep,
yeah.
my bag just absolutely reeks of it. And so the next, and my wife actually said to me, well, the next time you go to the fucking airport, she's
You're in
going to be
trouble.
all on.
Basil
Well, that's
seeds,
right. Well,
wasn't
they
it?
won't find anything, so you're all right there.
Which reminds me of a story, actually. My wife and I, we were travelling somewhere, and an old mate of mine came up to us at the airport, and he was travelling internationally, and he was fucking off his head.
It amazes me.
He was so stoned, like stoned, and we gave him a hug, and he just reeked of fucking skunk. And he was like, I had to have a few toots because I'm not a good flyer.
Right.
And it was like, and he was flying international too, and I was like, fuck, dude,
that's sketch.
seriously.
That's real
Well, you
sketch.
can be stoned as long as you haven't got any on you. I guess.
He didn't have any on, but if there had been a dog within 200 metres of him, he would have been fucked.
It also doesn't work either because you're going to get stoned and then you've got to be there 2 hours before your flight.
Yes.
And so,
Yeah,
you know, by the time you get on.
Yeah. Well, often with that stuff, you're on the down, so that you're sort of chilled out. You know what I was reminded of marijuana and why I liked it. I love making love on marijuana.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Did you have some last night?
Nah.
Good on you, mate.
Nah. Weekend, I'll have a little toot.
Treat yourself.
Yeah. Just to see how it affects my sleep.
Yeah.
But I remembered why. But I don't know if you found this when you got stoned. It makes me horny. I'm serious. I used to get stoned and I used to say to myself, what's that feeling I've got now that I'm stoned? And I realised what it was I was horny.
Oh.
Horny.
Yeah, I think you might be right, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but you're young. You should be horny regardless.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
that was the other side of it, because it's been so long since I've smoked it. I was like, but was I already horny anyway?
Yeah.
And that just made me aware that I was horny.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean?
Interesting about the yoga stuff because I'm going to start going down that path as well. I'm going to start doing the hot yoga, which I like because it feels like you're doing a bit more.
Yeah.
And it's just a bit less stress on the old body. Not the old body, but the old body.
I was speaking to Courtney from the ACC, and we were just talking about hot yoga, and she did and she did a hot yoga session, 37 degrees in the session, and she said it was so intense that she spent the entire time trying not to throw up.
Is that what hot yoga is?
Yeah, well, I thought hot yoga was like hot yoga.
I thought it was just, more
but
demanding.
they literally heat the room.
It's great.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, no, I used to do it down in Welling. It's great because it actually feels like a workout, whereas with the yoga, I just feel like I'm doing nothing.
Yes.
And I think yoga might be good for maintaining weight, but I don't think it's good for losing weight. I think it needs to be a harder effort.
Yeah.
So I think, I am going to start doing that. And meditation, where are you at with that?
I used to do it. I haven't done it for a while. But I'll probably get back to that too. It's actually really good. I used to do it 10 minutes every morning, and I had a little app.
You did it last year, didn't you?
I had an app on my phone called Calm. And that used
I got to find out which one Jerry does because I know he's stuck with it.
Well, and this one was really good because I did a couple.
But
Calm
isn't there
was really
somebody
good.
talking to you?
They start off talking to you, and then they just you can select your sort of background sound,
Right.
like rain.
Train.
Is that what you go for? Rain?
Yeah.
Rain or
burning hospital.
yeah,
Screaming
evacuating
civilians.
Yeah. Bombing. But the interesting thing I found with meditation was getting the head to shut up.
Oh,
That's the challenge.
well, that's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally.
Turning the noise off. Yeah. Yeah, going to have a crack at all that. Yep. Well,
What
I
do
say
you-
that, but I haven't done jack shit about
Well,
it.
you will, mate. You will. What are you going to do, Pugs? What are you going to do to better Pugs this year?
Yeah,
Better
that's a good
Pugs.
question.
Well, I still have a gym membership that I've neglected since I moved here.
Yeah.
And probably
Where's it at?
time before that too. It's just a Jets.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They're
Where
on
am I?
24
Oh,
hours.
is
It's like
it Jets?
$8 a week or something, but
Bargain.
it's everywhere.
Jets is good, man.
Listen,
Yeah.
mate, just on that front, let me inspire you here. I've had this gym membership.
We
for-
were going to Jets when we were getting ripped for R&V.
Yeah, 3 or 4 years. And I went hard out for a year or so. Last year I didn't go at all. Not for the entire year. And this year I went, because I was still fucking paying it.
Yeah.
And I'm going, what a stupid waste of money that is.
Yeah, you're paying $8 a week to nobody.
But also, it was the COVID scenario. And I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want your filthy COVID
Yeah.
and your sweat.
Could have cancelled it, though.
Yeah, I could have. But then I would have had to
Yeah.
reapply. And I always wanted it to be there in the background in case I wanted to go back.
Yeah.
If my memory serves me correctly, the $8 was like a deal that I got, and so I didn't want to cancel it because then I would miss out on the $8.
Oh, yeah, no, I understand. You're
And
better off.
I was doing it in Palmy, but since I've come up here, I've just completely neglected it with the day because I'm still trying to figure out what to do with the first part of my day before I come in here. You
Well,
know?
what's good is that's a great time to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Totally. That's when I do it, Pugs.
But it's also, as we pointed out, we've got something coming up later in the year, and you mentioned in your messages, great thing to have a deadline
shred it
for.
up.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Great thing.
Well, just in this short time, my body shape has changed a little bit.
Yeah, I know. You got a couple of hooters.
Yeah, I'm worse than I was before I started. But I think that's just all the muscles relaxing.
I think so, yeah.
But I highly recommended. Pugs.
Looks like both of your pectoral muscles have had a stroke.
Yeah.
They're sort of
Yeah, they're just they're sagging. Now listen, do it, mate. I'm going to call you in the morning and make sure you do it.
You're going to call me.
Yeah.
Oh, what time?
I don't actually have a
What time
number.
do you start in here?
Get in at either 12 or 11.
Perfect,
So
man.
you should be gym time. You should be 10.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Every
Coming all
minutes.
smelly, though.
Well, you know.
What
you know,
I do,
Go home and
Pugs,
shower or something.
They got showers here.
9 o'clock
Oh,
every
they do?
morning. 9 o'clock, mate.
If they've got showers here, I would definitely do that.
Yeah,
They do have showers here.
Okay, well then, if
I've
I
never
can, I'll
used
find
the
out where
shower
there's
here,
are.
though.
I have.
Good.
Yeah. Well, I just sit on the bench and watch people come and go.
Yeah, nice.
Hearing you talk about meditation makes me want to get back into it as well. I got a meditation podcast that I used to love when I was in.
Do it,
COVID.
Pugs.
It was a good time. Maybe
It's
I'll
just
do
that, you know what the thing is, there's not enough hours in the day.
Yeah.
But you just got to make room. And I think the other areas of your life get better if you do it.
Totally.
Rather than going, I got to do this shit.
And you know what I've just very quickly, what I found about meditation that was pretty awesome, actually, it was that
Make you horny.
it made me horny, but also I found when I did it that the day would fall into place,
Right.
like everything would slot perfectly, and that was
Interesting.
because my brain had kind of rearranged itself and gone, okay,
This,
You're-
Would you go? Would you
yeah.
go? Wake up and meditate?
no. The first thing I do when I wake up is coffee.
Right. The opposite.
Yeah, yeah,
The opposite of
yeah. It is.
meditating.
It is.
Because I think I'll get up and I don't know. Because I feel pretty calm anyway in the morning.
Yeah,
So maybe I'd work out and then meditate. I don't know.
yeah.
We'll work it out.
Good shit, man. I was going to say we could get into something here, but actually we've been going for nearly 12 minutes.
You could still go for it if you wanted to. It's up to you.
Just feels like too much effort.
Morning is often considered the best time to meditate.
Yeah, well,
According to
that's.
Google.
I would usually. What I used to do is coffee, durry, fart ass around a bit, and then do meditation for 10 minutes.
Couple of lines, couple of rails.
And then a couple more durries, and a massive bong.
Basil seeds.
10
yeah.
minutes to 30 minutes.
Oh no! You see, I can only go 10. There was someone that told me once, and I can't remember who the person was, about being able to sit with yourself for 30 minutes, and they could only ever manage 10 before the brain went berserk.
Yeah, I'm one of the most. I cannot sit still.
No.
But you know when you go to the movies and people sit there and they sit there and they don't move a fucking muscle,
Yeah,
and it just blows me away. I am wriggling around. I'm all over the show.
so am I, mate, and so much because my wife loves movies. She goes to them all the time, and but I've started going again with her, and I was at the Lido, I think it was, which was bloody nice, man. And there was a guy next to me who was like that with his glass of wine. And shit, I'm banging the side of the chair. I'm wriggling. I'm moving my
I can't get
ass
comfortable,
back,
man.
you know. And I'll sit for 4 or 5 minutes and then have to move again.
Same.
But I'm getting better.
Yeah,
We're just fidgety fuckers, man.
yeah.
I'm like that at home, though. I walk around constantly. I very rarely sit for very long.
Couldn't be me.
But maybe once I have a bit of gunge.
Yeah.
I just
You
chill.
have a massive unbidden rage.
Yeah, man.
Horny.
Righto.
All right, good.
Do you want advice or
Nah.
a joke?
a joke? Yeah,
Yeah.
just give us
Should we
a
do a
joke,
joke?
Pugs.
I've got a couple here. You want a short one or a long one? Short one?
Go on.
I told my wife I was going to build a car out of spaghetti.
Oh,
You should have seen her face when I drove past her.
Your Hauraki Big Show Keezy word of the day is
horny.
That joke was from Jimmy, by the way. Thanks, Jimmy.
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 Good on you, Jimmy. Do, ba, do, ba, do, ba, boo, boo, ba, do.
It's nice at the moment, isn't it? You get to wear all your winter clothes.
Yeah.
It's good shit.
I'm not good in summer clothes. Especially with my withered legs. I only wear shorts at home. Lane from ACC tried to get me to wear shorts with that commentary.
Oh, yeah.
Like, fuck that, Lane.
Dreaming.
You're dreaming, mate. Loser. Thanks, mate.
Surgeons keep our hearts beating. They do the amazing, help save lives, and so can you. Your CSL plasma donation can help create 24 critical life-saving medicines that can give Grandpa the chance for his heart to swell when he meets his new grandson.